Hey, this is Mike Durr, and I thought I would do this quick explanation of tax and insurance escrow since it seems to just give a lot of people a lot of problems. So here's the reason for escrows. First off, it's considered a risk factor by the mortgage companies. Here's why. Taxing authorities, local, county, and city taxing authorities can usurp the first lien position if for some reason that the taxes aren't paid. And whoever has the first lien has the right to foreclose and get all their money and then give whoever's in the second lien whatever's left. And thus the reason that the mortgage companies are very sensitive about being usurped by the taxing authorities. The purpose of the escrow account is it's designed to have enough money in the account, the escrow account, when the tax or insurance premium is due. Now, since taxes and insurance premiums change, mostly go up from year to year, the escrow account is designed to have a 2-month cushion in it. So that's one of the key things that you need to regard or you need to understand is that there is a cushion. Now, this is your money that the mortgage servicing company is holding to pay your taxes and your homeowner's insurance. Many people prefer to pay their taxes and their insurance on their own. And you can do that if, under these circumstances, if you put down 20% or more on the purchase of your home and finance using conventional financing, this is an option that you can have. Or if you refinance and you have more than 20% equity, then you can opt to waive your escrow account. Now, if you use FHA or VA financing, an escrow account is required. That's a mandatory. So this is going to be a depiction on what I'm going to try to explain to you. And we're going to use an example of closing in June. Okay, so we're going to close in June, and when you close in June, you're going to bring your down payment, and then there has to be funds to go into your escrow account. And first off, we'll talk about insurance. You're going to pay your first full year of insurance in advance, and then you're also going to pad that with about 3 months of or 3/12 of the next year's escrow account. And here's why. First thing is you're going to pay the first full year here, and then you're going to start making your payments in August. So if you close in June, your first payment is generally due at the 1st of August. So on your insurance, you'll pay, now keep in mind, you've already paid the full year. You've paid, this year is paid in advance, all right? It's actually paid through June. But you have to start contributing to the escrow account for the next year. So you're going to pay your first payment in August, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in May, the insurance company is going to bill the mortgage company for the next year's premium. So what you have to have is, you notice that as I counted those, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you'd only have 10 months in there for the next year's premium. That is one of the reasons that you're going to have about a 3-month cushion in there so that the mortgage escrow account is going to have enough money in there for you to pay the next year. All right, on taxes, let's talk about taxes. So when you come to the closing, you're going to pay generally about 3 months in advance for the cushion of your tax account. Here's why. First off, the seller is going to contribute to you for the taxes from January till the day that you close. In this particular case, that'd be about 5.5 months, assuming that we're closing June 15th. Okay, January, February, March, April, May, and then the 15 days of June. Now what's going to happen is your first payment's going to be August 1st. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 payments there. The seller contributed 5.5 months, but that's only 10.5 months, and you've got to pay the full tax bill in December. So you're going to pay approximately either 3 or 4 months as to fund the tax account so that there's enough to pay. And then every year after that, of course, you're paying 1/12 of the taxes each year. Now, these things, they're not perfect. They're estimated based on what the taxing authority is then, and that's why you have a cushion. Also, they make adjustments, and every year about the January to February or January to March period, they're going to make an adjustment. They're going to analyze your escrow account, and then sometimes you get money back, sometimes you have to pay a little money, but you just need to be aware of that. So hopefully that gives you some clarity on why, particularly the insurance is a little tricky because it seems like you're paying it over and over and over again. But what I wanted you to do, if you still aren't certain you understand how an escrow account is supposed to work, I want you to call me or email me. And below is my contact number, 281-348-9899, or my email, mikekmg@gmail.com. Listen, hopefully this was helpful, and I look forward to talking to you. Bye-bye.